Hi, and welcome back to the Trucking Scribe. It's Esther. Today we're going to make a quick little travel journal planner kind of little thing that has all your information and stuff. And it's really small. It's the size of a traveler's notebook standard. So I hope you'll stay and watch the video and see how I make this. So I know I've been talking to you about my trip to Ireland, and I have some with Ireland on it from my vacation. I've already printed out. I have our names right here. What I did was I took the Ireland off of here. I took the names out of here so you could write names in. This is a traveler's notebook size, so it is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'll just show it to you real quick. So you get one background sheet. You get this one. I put a background sheet on it. And so you got two plain things, plain sections if you want to do two, or you can just print one since you're making it for you. You have a packing list, transportation, so your rental car, there's enough space for 3 houses. And then the vacation starts, so you got the date, the location, you can mark the day and fill in all this information. On the other side of that one is the trip budget, gift list, and a line to just and Blake line pages. So I lined a lot of these with this so I didn't have quite as many. So you got basic local phrases, places to visit. The vacation page, there are at least 2. I think there's 3. So there's at least 2 different pages so you could print them off. So what I'm going to do first, I need to trim them, but I want to see where I want to put. About that. What I'm thinking about doing is folding it up for a pocket, so I'm looking to see where I might could do that and it not really hinder. Okay, so I might do that page. What I'm going to do is cut these off to 8 1/4. I'll be right back. So I want to trim. I am getting these nice size pages that we can make a notebook out of. I had these in the order I wanted them now, and got them confused probably. So what I'm going to do with this one is measure it to the same size and then fold it over so I got a pocket. So this is just the excess page at the bottom, see? Might need to fold it up just a little bit more. You will be covering up this part, but you can just leave that there. I'm going to put a little fold here to make this stronger, but what I'm doing is trying to make room for tickets and papers and stuff, that I'll have some little pockets without adding a lot of other stuff, because it's going to be, I want it to be small. I don't want it to be very big and bulky. When I get home, I can take a lot of that stuff and do a journal, but this is just the down and dirty little journal that you take around with you in your purse. That's why I wanted the traveler's notebook size. This is a little bit smaller. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this down right here on both sides. So now I have one with a pocket. That one will probably go in the middle. Which I want this one, that way the pockets aren't in the middle completely. I'm trying to remember. So when you print, you want to pay attention to how you're printing so it will come out and go in pretty good. So what I've done is I put the vacation on this 2-page, and then on the other side I printed the basic local phrases. I put this on that side, so when let me see, just going that way. I have to think about this. So you got your trip budget. I can actually put them in right there. This one I was going to fold up. And I have another pocket. Right about there. So with having your own, with printing your own kit out, you can have as many days in there as you want. If you're going on 2 or 3 day vacation, it could be a small one. Maybe you don't need the airplane information. And then as you go on trips, you can have these little journals that go in a bigger, that you can just put for each little trip that you went on. So I think that's pretty cool. So again, I'm going to glue these edges down. I'm not going to worry about the middle because the middle actually will be caught up in the book. Yep, that's the way I wanted that one. This is my cover. So with this, you can really pick and choose how you want it to go, where you want your pages at. You just have to pay attention to printing them out. So you could print these out and then just do the plain sheet on the back of all of them, or you could do this sheet that has the lines on it. So for this, I was putting this right here behind my destinations. This is going to be page 2, so yep, I got that. And then I think my packing list was right there behind that. No, it's this way because I wanted my transportation to go with it. So I got my plane. I thought I had 2 planes. Yeah, I do. One there and one there, and then a writing space and the transportation information. So these other pages you can kind of put in how you want. The way it worked out for me was I put the trip budget there, I have 1 page of vacation, local phrases, then starts the vacation. I have some with just blank pages with lines to write stuff. And here's the one with the pocket right here. And then over here starts the places to visit and to eat. I have another vacation. So a lot of it does depend on how you print this out. And really, all I need to do is sew this right down there. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do is do it on my sewing machine. So that quickly you can throw you together a little trip journal to go on a trip. So if I were going on a 3-day trip, I could just do 2 sides of this and put maybe the accommodations in here, maybe the outbound for the airplane, depending on what I'm doing, if I'm driving or what. So then I'm just going to fold this since I'm crooked. And you can sew it in the other way too, and then I'm going to trim that off. Okay, so now I have a nice, cute little journal that will just throw it in my bag, and I'm ready to go. So I can start writing stuff. I can put names here, destinations. I could write if I wanted to use this for more than one destination, or if I was going on like a round trip to someplace. And I have a pocket here. I think I will do a little, if I can get in there and see what I'm doing, because I almost didn't see it in a way. So you probably should put notches in there before you, I still can't really see it. I'm going to go ahead and do the other 2. So if you wanted to, you could ink this up. For me to go on a trip that who knows what, I'm going to glue that down again. But I think this is a nice little journal to take on a trip and not have to worry about it. Maybe some more. I forgot what I know what happened. I trimmed the pages and it didn't get the glue good, or I got the glue too good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more right here. So for a minimalist vacation, this would be just the perfect size, I would think, at least for me. That's why I'm making it instead of getting one from the store. So this is one that I got a couple years ago when we went to Hawaii. I used it a little bit, but not much. One reason is because it's so big. Or not really big, but you know, I did try and write down some information. There was, you know, but this one, so it's got all this in it. If you look at the difference in size and just the width, and then it's smaller here, and you could even go smaller and make like a traveler size. And I was saying we could do a little notebook. We can do that. So these are the bottom pages from cutting it off to the 8 1/4. So you could fold these up, and you could do them one at a time, like I'm fixing to try and do, which I don't know why. So I was looking through my scraps, and this actually looks like it's going to be perfect just about. What I'm going to do is just put this in here. And again, you can sew this one if you want. That's probably what I'm fixing to do. I do have a stapler that I can staple it. But this is my stapler. I've had it for a long time. You put your piece of paper, your book right there on that shelf or the crease like, and it lets you. And see, I could have done this probably a lot quicker than even the sewing. So now I have a little notebook to go in here. Hope you enjoyed the video and that you like this little traveler's journal that's small enough to throw in your purse and really quick to make. You can find the digital in my Etsy shop. I'll leave a link in the description. I do appreciate you coming. If you're new here, it'd be great if you hit the subscribe button. If you've been here a while and you're new, be great if you left me a comment to let me know you're here. You could do an airplane or a car, some luggage, you know, a little emoji down there and let me know you came by.